Hey guys, this is What If here, and holy crap, I'm back. I'll explain everything. A lot has been going on. Frickin' this computer completely just died on me. It died on me. Um, and you'd be wondering, well, how did the Jeff Gordon video get uploaded then if your computer didn't work? Because it went out the same day that the Gordon video came out. Thankfully, I had the video uploaded onto YouTube, and I had it as a private video or unlisted or whatever a day before all this happened. So I had it uploaded on Saturday. So thankfully, when Gordon didn't win, I can just make it public, and I didn't have to do any sort of editing or anything to it, so I can just do that. So that's why it was up the way it was, because I just had it done before then. The past week and a half or so has just been a roller coaster of being told different things. And I'm glad to even make an update video, because I could have used my mom's computer downstairs. That's why you might have been seeing me comment on a couple of things or little things like that, but not like a whole lot. But just didn't know exactly when this thing will be done to give you guys an estimate of when I'll be back. Because last Monday, or the day after, the computer went out, so that was Monday. We took it down to the PC shop, and they were just like, okay, we're gonna take it in. Could be a power supply issue. I was thinking it might have been the fan that might need to be replaced, but it wasn't the case. So that wasn't the case at all. So also, they were telling us that they would call us on Tuesday to let us know what the problem is. So they didn't tell us on Tuesday when the computer would be fixed. They didn't tell us anything about it. They didn't tell us what was wrong. There was no call, but they did call on Wednesday morning, so alright. So then on Wednesday they're telling us this computer definitely needs a power supply, and we're getting the part, and it should be done by Monday. So we're like, oh, okay, I'm excited. And I even freaking pre-recorded a vlog that I was doing on Friday night or something, where I was just talking about this and saying it'll be done on Monday, but it changed again because we called on Monday and they said the part still hasn't come in, and they lied to us again. So the first lie was like, not calling. The second one was just lying of estimated time when they would be here. So it was a little bit frustrating. But then on Thursday, the site, they called. Alright, I'll explain it. They called us on Thursday, which, you would think, what's wrong with them calling on Thursday? But on their website, it says that they're closed on Thursday, so I had no idea. Didn't even expect that at all. I was thinking they might call today or any time. So it was a surprise for them to call us. So that was weird. So they said, okay, it's done. We would have picked it up on Thursday, but me and my mom had to babysit my sister's kid, and we didn't have any time to go down there. So that didn't work out. So on Friday, today, we went down and got it. And they were telling us, a little bit more about it. Now, the tech guys aren't there. It's more like the office lady. She was just telling us, like, here's the cord. They did this to the back of it, and they're saying they did like a virus scan. And apparently, I was flooded with viruses. Now, I know what we're all thinking here, but I assure you, I have AVG. I'm fine. I don't. They said there was a lot of viruses on there, which I didn't even know. But there was a lot of like programs and stuff, and they were saying I had lots of games and music. Which music I used to have a lot on there. Because remember, last time I took this computer to the shop was back in like 2010, so it's a good 5-6 years. And I think during that time I had a bunch, like maybe 2 dozen of MJ songs and stuff before I got all of them, as you see in the background all over my room. MJ, I'm a big MJ guy, so I have all the CDs, but this was before then. I had most of them, but I didn't have a few, like I had like unreleased leaked stuff, but that was not released to the public yet. But and I had like a few Queen stuff before I went up and got the Queen CDs, so stuff like that I got. But when it came to games, it was just like all I had was one game. That's NASCAR Thunder 2003. So I mean, I don't know, unless there's just a lot of stuff on the control panel that I need to get rid of, or like, I don't know. But so that was the case. Um, so I guess that could be explained why it took a couple days, because they had to scan through all of it. And if we're just not talking about just what's on there, I mean, there was only maybe about 30 gigs of space left. I mean, I had a shit ton on there alone for the Gordon video. The Gordon video, I went from having 71 to 80 gigs to like 26. That Gordon video with all the files and clips of full race stuff took up 60 fucking gigabytes. Oh my fucking god. I'm spitting everywhere. Oh my goodness. It was a lot. It was a shit ton. So the video was like 3 hours. The rough cut was, when it was all uploaded, all done on Sony Vegas, the raw, like, you know, the AVI file was 7.89 gigabytes. And then I put it on Freemake. I compressed it, so it went from like a 7 to like a 4. So I basically cut it in half, 40% or whatever. So massive, massive project. That's why I wanted to wait till the end of the season, because I'm not doing that again. So that's why. And I knew it was going to be big, but it took up a lot, so I cleared that out as soon as, because I was going to do that as soon as the video was uploaded. I was going to delete all that, but never got a chance to because my computer was gone. So that was the case. So through all that confusion, all that stuff, I'm finally back. It works. And they did change the back of it. The whole power supply like area, like where the cord is like plugged in, there's like a whole section that the power like supply is like connected to or whatever. That whole little area, because if you know what a Dell desktop looks like, or what a monitor, not a monitor, a tower looks like, you'll know, I guess, what I'm talking about. But the whole little section is completely done, renew. It is brand new. All that little, there's like new stuff inside that area. Like it's completely brand new. So it's not just the cord they needed. They need to like redo the entire little section there. So it explains why it took them so long. I didn't even know they were doing that. I thought it was just a freaking cord they needed to replace, but I guess it was just that. And they also added in a new virus program, because I already have AVG. They gave me this so what's anti-malware. Alright. So that's about it, really. I mean, everything's still the same. Other than that, I mean, it's fine. So that's about it. That's where I've been. Somebody was asking me where my videos, or why hasn't there been a NASCAR 15 things. So completely fine. I understand why there's been nothing for like the past over 2 weeks for that series. So I'm sorry, but when I was doing the Jeff Gordon video, I already had the Kansas video recorded, and I was gonna upload it. And the freaking Gordon video was just taking so much of my time, and I was trying to render that, and I couldn't upload that because it would slow my computer down when I upload stuff. So I wanted to get the Gordon video out first. That was my absolute main priority. I just needed to get that out first because people have been asking me for that for freaking ever since I started this series up a little bit over a year and a half, not a year and a half ago, almost a year and a half ago, almost. It's weird. So I just had to get that done first. I had the Kansas video already done. And also another freaking problem I stumbled upon was when I was doing the Gordon video, I originally rendered it on like Tuesday, like the week of the Homestead race, like, you know, it was like on Tuesday. And when it was done, I went to go watch it, and half of it, like it on the time, like when the video would show up and you put your mouse over it, it'll kind of show like, you know, MP4 file, the gigabytes, and the length of the video. And the gigabytes and the race length and the file all look normal, but when I was playing it, a good hour of it is missing. The first 2 hours are there, but then the last hour is missing. So I was confused. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna render the Kansas race because I already had that done, or I had the footage. So I just made that, and I just rendered that again just to make sure this is like a glitch or something, or some sort of bug, because bugs happen. So I tested it out again, and it didn't work. The Kansas video, half of it didn't work. I don't think it showed the time length. Like the time was normal. Like, say if it was like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, it was 20 minutes. But it didn't show anything. It was very strange, very strange. So I was looking through it, and I was like, oh, it's because my disk drive is full. The fucking Gordon video made my disk drive full. Problems after problems with doing this video. I mean, good God, it was ridiculous. So, first the disk drive, then my computer. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. So I had to clean out my disk drive, which was a lot of shit on there that I got rid of, and freaking went to my control panel, took away a bunch of programs I don't use anymore, like freaking, I don't even know what the hell, I can't remember, but got rid of like some stuff I don't use, and cleaned out my disk drive, kind of like defragged. I didn't defrag it, I just cleaned the disk tray out. So yeah, so literally the Gordon video, freaking, it was a massive project. That was a massive project, and it needed disk space. So that is why I don't do. That's why I waited. Oh my God, it was so much problems, one after another. It felt like the past week of the Homestead race, and now it feels like. So finally, I think it's over. Oh, and in the middle of all that, my TV went out. I kind of talked about in the Kansas race, but if you notice, this is a different TV. My old TV completely died on me. All three of these things happened around the same time, within the span of a week. Less than a week. My old TV used to be a Dynex, and this is a Vizio. This is actually my mom's. That was downstairs, and I put it into my room. It's actually it's even smaller than my other ones, so it's like, look at that. I can fit it in the frame of this camera. That's amazing. But so I have a even smaller TV. I even mentioned it in the Kansas video. That just proves how long ago that video was made. Because I mentioned in the Kansas video that, you know, this is new TV. I'm seeing it differently. I kind of mentioned it there. So new TV too. So I had to literally swap out the TVs. I had to take mine and put it downstairs, which works, and swap out the freaking downstairs TV up here, which I'm going to assume that the components or the cables, not the cables, but I guess the ports that are on my old TV just died, because it was just my TV that didn't work anymore, which is weird because it still can. It's very strange. I'm not a technic guy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, but my old TV didn't work when it came to trying to play games, so just use this one. My mom has, so we just swapped TVs and everything's fine. But yeah, one thing after another, it just never seemed to end for me. So thankfully, it's all over now. This year's been a hell of a roller coaster ride, personally, and I guess freaking electronically, because the PVR earlier this year went out too. So basically, every one of these three things had an issue at some point this year, which is just insane. This year's been a madness roller coaster ride. Other than that, I'm sorry for the delay. I know it's been a couple of weeks and it does suck. But I just need to update you guys because just so much shit's gone on, and I need to know when this was done for a fact, because I didn't know. And yesterday, babysitting, so that was kind of taking up my time, and it's just been a mess. I mean, so thankfully that's all over. Oh my God, I'm tired just thinking about it. But yeah, once this is uploaded, hopefully in the next few days I'll get the Kansas race up, and then everything should be going back to normal. I'll finish up the NASCAR 15 thing and try to get another season done after the chase mode before the NASCAR 16 update comes out for Victory Edition. So we'll see how I can do all this in a span of like a month or two. But yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, so I'm sorry for all that. I hope you understand. Hope you enjoyed listening to just the amount of inconveniences I've had, which is insane. So that's about it. I'm gonna chill on my computer for the first time in over a week. Drink some Mountain Dew, McDonald's. I'm so used to saying Mountain Dew. Even though I don't even drink Mountain Dew that much, but drink some soda from McDee's, and I'm just gonna chill. So, I'll see you all later. I'll see y'all later. Have a good day, everyone.